Hi Aquarius, welcome to your monthly reading for November 2025. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Laura, aka Baby Curl Tarot. I'm a tarot reader, astrologer, and root worker, and I love doing monthly readings for all the zodiac signs here on YouTube, as well as some other fun content over on TikTok and Instagram. I'm gonna go ahead and jump right on into your reading. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so whatever comes up, comes up. Also, please do not ever try to force a reading you see on the internet to fit your situation. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If it doesn't make sense, it maybe is just a message for another Aquarius. Okay? Spiritual team, tea leaf fortune cards. What messages do you have for the Aquarius collective at this time? What messages do you have for the Aquarius collective at this time? What messages do you have for the Aquarius collective at this time? All right, so this half of the deck isn't jumping. Let's try the other half. What messages do you have for the Aquarius collective at this time? Messages do you have for the Aquarius collective at this time? These cards have been really finicky today. It's like they're either too jumpy or they're like, I don't know, too blocky, too bulky. If that's a word I could use. I don't know. But I feel a little funky. Spiritual team, what messages do you have for the Aquarius collective at this time? Messages do you have for the Aquarius collective at this time? Okay. All right. See anything else? All right. Perfect. Let's go ahead and move this over. Did get a couple towards the end here, so let's just take a look at those. So first you got the Astral House of Wealth. Okay. We love to see it. We also have the Dagger, fear, worries, intense situations. We don't love to see that. Okay. What else do we have? We have the Hills, obstacles to overcome. Okay. And finally, we have the Hand in need of help, assistance, and guidance. All right. Okay. Some of you guys could be deeply worried about finances right now, just straight up. That may be something you need help with or you need to ask for help with. There could be things this month that, could be really troublesome in terms of like paying bills, taking care of important things that we all need to take care of, all of that. But let's go ahead and get into the tarot and see what comes up for you guys. Spiritual team, Sugar Skull Tarot, what messages do you have for the Aquarius collective at this time? What messages do you have for the Aquarius collective at this time? All right, what do we have? We have the Five of Swords in reverse, Page of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Page of Swords, and Four of Swords in reverse. What's at the bottom of the deck? We have the Knight of Wands in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse, the Hermit, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Wow. Okay. Aquariuses, it's like y'all have just really lost your fighting spirit. Yeah, it feels like you guys are just like someone severely dimmed your light, or the situation, whatever it is that you're going through, has severely dimmed your light. A lot of you guys are job hunting. I feel like a lot of you guys are job hunting right now with these Page of Pentacles and Page of Swords cards that came out. A lot of you guys are job hunting. A lot of you guys are really stressed about finding work. A lot of you guys are unsure about, whether you can get anything right now. It may feel overly competitive. You may feel really discouraged. You may feel like, what else can I do? What else can I do that I have not already been doing? And it's like the fight has left a lot of you with the Knight of the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Like some of you guys are literally losing your spark, that charisma that you guys have, because of the amount of worries and fears that you have regarding this situation, which is understandable, right? Completely understandable. What I do see though, unfortunately, is like this is also pulling you away from people that you love and care about with the Hermit and the Three of Cups in reverse. It feels very antisocial, which Aquariuses tend, to me at least, feel a little bit already independent and can be very loner-ish. You guys don't like mind being alone, but I feel like for those of you where you have a regular group of people that you socialize with or see, like your family, friends, whatever, your community in general, I feel like you guys are isolating yourselves even more because of how you're feeling mentally, which is not necessarily good in the situation because you need that uplifting energy. You need that encouragement. You need that positive energy. If you're already feeling very negative, it's very easy to internalize that and just let it like ruminate around you and just sit. So be really, really careful. I know you guys are watching your coins. You're really trying to not spend a whole lot. You're really trying to be good financially right now, but I mean, just like little things that you can do to get out and be around people like for free. Go for a walk, go for a hike, go do something to get your minds off of this. Even if you go for a run by yourself, but outside where there are other people. So at least you're like still coming into contact with other energies. You know what I mean? Like, we do need human contact to survive. Like, that is part of our social situation. That's how we're built as human beings. We need to be social to an extent, some of us more than others, but we do need that human contact to, continue going. If you catch my drift, like, it's good for our mental state, it's good for our emotional state, and honestly, being outside in the sun is also very good, especially as we get towards the winter months. So being social is extremely important right now, when you are going through a harder time. And also, do not be afraid to ask for help financially, whether that's through family, friends, whoever. If you need to roommate with somebody, if you need to do whatever it is you need to do it. Do not feel like you have to go through this alone, okay? You're going to put yourselves in a worse off situation, I promise you. So again, finding that community, having that community and that support system is going to be so important right now. Okay. Aquariuses, that is essentially what I'm seeing for you guys. Pretty quick message. If you guys are interested in seeing a longer message or you feel like you didn't quite resonate with this message, I do offer personal readings. You can DM me on TikTok or Instagram. My handles are below in the description box. Please, those are my only platforms, so please only DM me there. I am in the process of still building my website. So right now that's the best place to get in touch with me. And also keep in mind, I will never reach out to you. So if someone is reaching out to you, they don't have my handle, and you and I have never interacted before, it's probably a scam. I will never reach out to you. You have to reach out to me first. Okay. I also do bonus readings for the top 3 zodiac signs that engage the most with my content here on YouTube. So if you want a longer reading, you don't exactly have the funds to do a personal reading with me, but you do want some more clarity on a message that you were looking for, engage with this video in some way, like, comment, share, whatever, so that way I can put you guys in the running for a 2-for-1 special, which is a love reading and another general reading. All right, Aquariuses, that's my ad. I'm going to go ahead and close out your reading with a couple of oracle decks and see what final messages we can get for you guys. Spiritual team, Green Witch Oracle, what final messages do you have for the Aquarius Collective? What final messages do you have for the Aquarius Collective at this time? What do we have here? Productivity. Yeah, staying busy, not letting yourselves get discouraged, not letting yourselves give up. And also being productive, even if it's not related to like job searching, being productive in general can help keep your mind off of what you're going through right now and keep you out of that depression or out of feeling like hopeless. Does that make sense? Go for a run, go for a walk, be social. That is productive. Believe it or not, it is. It's productive, I promise you. Continuance. Okay. So continuance for me just feels like the situation will continue. Unfortunately, we don't want to hear that. We want to hear that this will be resolved at some point. But for a lot of you, the reality is that this is something that could continue to be a stressor or be something that is a challenge that needs to be overcome for quite some time. I mean, here in the US, our job market is absolutely trash right now. There are a lot of people unemployed right now. A lot of companies are closing or laying people off or furloughing people. We have a lot of stuff going on politically that is not even paying our federal workers right now. Okay, so a lot of people are, financially struggling right now. So, this is just something that collectively we are going through. It's popping up in other signs readings too. So you guys are not alone in this. Okay, so find your community, find help, find support wherever you can. This is really important because this is, what we need as a community to kind of pull through the storm together and make sure that we're all good. Okay. Finally, at the bottom of the deck is we have longevity. And again, longevity to me comes back again to community. It's like, how are we all going to survive this together as a collective? Is if we stick together and we help each other and we support each other. So finding that community, finding ways to support yourself or relieve, yourself of these burdens or, challenges and minimize them as much as you can is going to be so important. So important. So think long term, not just short term. If you're not finding something in your regular industry or you're not finding something with the pay that you want, you might have to take a part-time job right now. Something to bring something in. You know what I mean? For the time being. But in the long run, it's going to keep you going until things get better. And then you can go from there and level back up or go back into what it is you were doing before. Okay. One final deck to close us out. Some messages from your ancestor spiritual team, Ancestor Spirit Oracle. What final messages do you have for the Aquarius Collective? What messages do you have for the Aquarius Collective? I'm going to try it this way. I don't know why I've been doing it the other way. These cards are super long, but also very wide, so it's hard for me to shuffle them the normal way I do them. So I'm like, why am I doing it this way? Let's try something different. All right. Anyways, spiritual team. Ancestor Oracle, what do you have for the Aquariuses? We have reconnect with Mother Earth, plant, garden, and harvest. You want to talk about being self-sufficient? Some of you guys might start gardening. Listen, groceries are expensive right now, at least here in America. I don't know where everyone else is watching from, but maybe gardening might be a fun and innovative way of bringing in some income. Maybe you can start a little garden, a little community garden, sell some groceries, neighborhood, local, grown. Okay, might be a little side hustle, a little something to bring in some money, help other people out as well. Sell them on the low, you know what I'm saying? Like, think community. Okay. Also, getting outside and walking, reconnecting with nature. I think I already said that, but the sunlight is good for you. Vitamin D for that positivity. Okay, period. Anyways, we got enjoy music, instruments, sound, and tone. That for me just again talks about in a roundabout way socializing, right? So music can come from nature, the bird song. It can be the music that we listen to with our friends in a bar, at a coffee shop, or just getting together, I don't know, at the park, playing our own music, things like that. So whatever it is that's going to help lift your spirit, I feel like spirit is trying to like direct you in ways that can be positive for you and keep your mind off of what's happening. Next, we have go with the flow, let go, rest, and manifest. Okay. Don't try to hold on to this so tightly. The results or whatever it is that you're trying to manifest and achieve right now, just kind of understand that like whatever is going to happen is going to happen anyways. So you can only control so much. Do what you can control. Put that resume out there. Do what you got to do. Maybe even go in person. Talk to different companies in person, see what kind of jobs they're offering, part-time jobs, whatever. Your local community may not post on Indeed. It may not post on, ZipRecruiter or whatever. So they may just have like old school signs in the window. You might find some part-time opportunities there. Okay. What else do we have? Finally, at the bottom of the deck, clear your mind, be present, focus, and embrace. And again, that's just trying to get you out of your head and out of the stress that you guys are possibly feeling around this time. Okay, Aquariuses, I know easier said than done, but the more you can do to keep your mind away from this and obsessing and worrying and overthinking and all that stuff, the better. I'm not saying distract yourself completely to the point where you're like delusionally, toxically positive and like optimistic, but like, you know, feel your feelings. But at the same time, like, we don't want to sit in it. We don't want to go into a depressive state. Does that make sense? We need to find that balance. All right, Aquariuses, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the reading, if it resonated with you. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future, and maybe share this with another Aquarius if you feel like it would resonate for them. Again, if you want to see more content from me, I'm also on TikTok and Instagram. My handles are below in the description box. And that is the only two places you can DM me to get in touch and schedule a personal reading if you want one. Also, if you want to send me a tip for this spiritual work that I do here on this channel and you don't necessarily have the funds to do a full reading with me, I do also have tip jars on my Cash Apps, and all of that are also in the description box if you want to send me a little something out of appreciation. And finally, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate the love and support and you guys taking the time to watch these videos. I do hope to see you guys at the next reading. Until then, please take care of yourselves. All right. Bye.